Aw, crap. So in my recent video, I was talking about doing that little bit of extra, and something happened in that video that connected to a different video. It was a long day, and we decided to go and see fireworks, my daughter and I. So we're walking along the path, along the sidewalk, and the fireworks go off right in front of us. It was like super cool. And I'm thinking, okay, this is a perfect opportunity. They're relatively in view, you know, we can kind of see everything. And so I decided, let's cross the street here, and I saw some people sitting down on the curb, and I said, let's go check that out. Let's go sit down on the curb, you know, kind of what those other people are doing, and we'll take a look at these. We'll enjoy these fireworks, right? You wouldn't believe what happened. So we get to the curb, and my daughter goes and sits down. And as I'm sitting down, I put my hand back to kind of just brace where I was gonna sit down on. And immediately, it kind of slides. And then it was like wet. And I was like, oh no. Oh crap. I literally put my hand and smeared it into a giant piece of dog crap, and it was the grossest thing. I mean, my hand was coated from fingertip to palm in dog poo, and it was the grossest thing that I had ever experienced. It was just horrible. So what do? I had brought food and little snacks and stuff that we could nibble on and enjoy the fireworks, and I had my hand full of crap with my daughter watching the fireworks. She's oblivious to the whole thing, and I didn't react. I didn't go overboard. I didn't freak out. But here I am wiping my hand off in the grass to try to clean off as much poop as possible. What would you do, right? What do you do when all of a sudden crap comes into your life? Or you just kind of literally step in it or put your hand in it. In my situation, I kind of scanned my environment, where I was at, what I could do to get out, to improve where I was at. Knowing that fireworks shows go on for a little while, I decided to go to the Arby's that was just a few feet away. And we went inside. I was able to clean my hand and wash them off, and thankfully there was a restroom real close. But oh my gosh, it was so disgusting. Thankfully, I was able to deal with that crap pretty easily and remove it from my hand, clean it off, and be able to find a spot and sit down and enjoy the fireworks. We only missed a few minutes, not even maybe a minute of the show, which was fine, and that worked out well. But you ever have that situation where you get someone talks about bugs, and all of a sudden you start itching, or poison ivy, and you start feeling an itchy spot? Even though I washed my hand like 3 times in the bathroom, that entire time I had this feeling of poop on my hand. It was disgusting. I couldn't get over it, even though my hand was clean. And even though I knew it was clean and it was fine, I still had that feeling, that gross feeling on my hand. And has that ever happened to you? Has that ever happened where you have something that you just can't shake it? You just can't get rid of it. By the end of the night, I was fine, and everything worked out great. But, you know, there are some things in our life that are just hard to shake. Even though we've moved on, we've moved over, the experience stays with us like it's poop in our hand, even though we've washed it and cleaned it off and moved on. What experience have you had that is something you just had trouble shaking, trouble you couldn't get out of? I know for me, when I had an accident one time, it took me a full hour to fully realize or to get over the emotion of getting in that accident. And my body, adrenaline, all that stuff was going off. And so what is it for you that, man, it was maybe a crappy situation and you got through it, but for some reason it stuck with you? Sorry for all the crap analogies. I just can't get it out of my mind. Anyhow, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please consider subscribing, hit the like button, and let me know in the comments. What are some of the things that you dealt with, you cleared it out, you moved on with life, but for some reason it just stuck with you, or you couldn't shake it? Let me know in the comments below. Have a good one.